feel better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, inevitably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
Fields going to throw right away. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. But you look at this defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now this throw caught left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, it's Fields. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Hey, Ken. Minute.
Fields trying to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here. Only going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great play there. 82 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Floyd. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy at the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he's across the chalk in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this 1st quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off pass.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Touchdown! George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut the lead back down to 2. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st down, Fields. Escaping the pressure. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Flush to his right. And he's out right at the 25. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Easy.
Now it's Fields. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The Seahawks sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Fields on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 42.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Now, he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to swing that one to the outside, but to no avail. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On second down, here's Gibbs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Seahawks 14. Justin Tucker set.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
37-yard line.
All right.
Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll escape to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Got you, DC.
Just before halftime, 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a first down throw, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. A final shot before the break, Fields. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about
taking it right down Broadway? How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
The score, Cardinals 44, Seahawks 22.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now.
Fields is intercepted for a third time. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
The score, Cardinals 41, Seahawks 22. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Monday.
Fields now to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 1.
Here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air again, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, And the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Fields.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
11.
Fields going to change things up here.
Easy. Hey, can. Go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jahmyr Gibbs, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
22. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Mayday. Out, let's go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, it's Fields. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Christian Kirk his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. 15. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On play action, it's Mahomes. That one caught downfield by Watson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Handoff down to Gibbs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
857-yard attempt.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field this time. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Looking deep downfield. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll run it with Gibbs. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
12-yard line.
Up. Press. Left, straight. Sit high.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Now he steps away. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
On first down, Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all